Do 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 do. Ba ba da da ba 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 da da. Not gonna go there because I don't know what that is. Copywriting. So yeah, welcome. My name is Angelique, the artist, and I am here today in these LA streets to bring you some creativity and just to kind of walk through what a creative restoration session would look like. See, somebody's in here. What's up? Glad you're in here early. Okay. Um. So, hey, what's a creative restoration? If I can even say it. What is a creative restoration session? I'm so glad you asked. A creative restoration session is essentially a time for you to reconnect with your creativity, to unwind, to have um, to have a conversation with like-minded people, to be in a space where you can feel um, accepted and not judged, and just let your creativity flow in a good place, in a good comfortable space. What's up, Vanessa? You kind of threw me off a little bit. A little emotion. Um, but essentially, that is what it's for. Now, this video, this live specifically, is going to be about breaking down what it's going to be like, what it's going to be like if you're there in person, what it'll be like if you're virtual, and just kind of giving you a taste of what these creative restoration sessions are going to be like. And part of me is thinking that I am just gonna offer that on like as the live on one of the days throughout the week. So um, what better day than a Wednesday? What better day than today? Hey Vanessa, I am doing spectacular. How are you? Love, I hope you're doing well today. Um, and I hope you're feeling wonderful. So again, creative restoration sessions. We're going to be doing a project today. We're going to be doing a coloring board, which is going to be using one of my designs, hand drawn by me on an 8 by 10 canvas, flat canvas, which is great for framing, which is great for just kind of propping up somewhere. It's small, it doesn't take up much space, but it still gives you plenty of area to have fun and to really express yourself. Um, and also, our conversations for today, we are going to be talking about a passage from U Squared. My friend Ray Melgave sent this book to me last year. Yeah, last year around the holiday season, I actually got it during the Team Super Holiday Party. I was sitting there on my camera, like da da da, and then my friend was like, "Oh, you got a thing," and I was like, "Oh," and I was like, "Oh." So this is my Team Super Holiday Party gift for my friend Ray Mel, who was not even there or even knew about it. Um, but I read through it a few times actually. It's a very small, very light read, very quick read, but it's very potent and impactful. So um, I'm gonna start by kind of reading from this. I think I'm just gonna pick a chapter. I keep flipping to this one, so we'll read this one. Um, I might read the whole chapter because it is just um, like this is how it's laid out. Nope, this is the whole chapter. It's very much like Unlearn, like Humble's books, the way that he lays out his knowledge and drops his bombs. So it should be pretty quick. Also, creative restoration sessions are supposed to be like 2 hours. So this is going to be kind of the top of the first hour where, again, I introduce the project to you. Oh, let's actually do that. So, welcome. Hello. We're going to be doing coloring boards today, and you can use whatever materials you want. If you are virtual, you should have yours with you. If you are in person, it should be here in the space with you. This is just pretending. I don't actually have anybody signed up for today. We're just walking through it. Um, um, but this is going to be our board for today. Okay. We got that classic heart, stained glass with the love yourself. Again, it's on this canvas card, and you can today we're going to see actually what you can do on this and what it actually takes. And yeah, so it's going to be a little experimentation. So sit back, relax, and get ready for that. Today I am going to be trying out these new brushes. And also we have our, probably could throw this away. We got our pastels. We got our chalk pastels. And then if it's hot, we also had our markers and our colored pencils. I'm trying to think of where. Nope, I left those at. Oh, dang it! Left those in the room. So today we have our pastels and our chalk pastels, which is good stuff, right? Okay. Whatever materials you have, share them in the comments, and definitely towards the end or even during, because I appreciate work in progress pics. Definitely take pictures and tag me on Instagram or Facebook at ANJULIQUE_the art or just art. Did that make sense? If it's on Facebook, at Angelique Art. If it's on Instagram, at Angelique_the art. That's DAART. The art. Okay, so we got a project, right? We got a color board. I got materials, right? Okay, we're just going through this checklist. Okay, so we got our creative stuff. And if you don't know, if you didn't catch the live, when I made these things, when I made this coloring card, coloring board, I essentially was just like, I want to make something simple, but, visually enjoyable. So I just like, let's make a heart. And, yeah. So here we are. So what we're going to be reading today, as in talking about while we're doing our project, is the page 7 from U Squared. Like I was saying earlier, my friend Ray Mel sent this to me, and I was like, why did he send this to me? Why did he hear about it? How did he hear about it? He's a big follower of Bob Proctor, and I recently found out that Bob Proctor is a big champion for this book, and just really believes in the potency of this very short but necessary sharing of knowledge, right? In this kind of booster pack kind of uh, setup. So to this, what we're going to be discussing during the session today. And again, keep yourself open to receiving it and allowing your mind to be shifted and your energy to be impacted in a positive way, in a motivating way, in an inspirational way, that allows you to leap into something more beautiful. Okay? So here we go. Change your personal rules for success. Leveraging up your personal effectiveness by an order of magnitude, going from U to U squared, is not a commonplace idea. You should not be surprised to hear that unconventional success calls for unconventional approaches. These are facts. Quantum leaps require paradoxical behavior, unusual moves, actions that on the surface often seem to contradict common sense. As human beings, though, we ordinarily go with the obvious. We fall into the habit of relying on behaviors that seem to have worked best for us over the years. When we take an approach that seems to be very serviceable and which enables us to perform well and succeed, we become very attached to it. We don't readily relinquish in ha- that habit pattern. In fact, there's a tendency to follow our favorite approach more and more often, such that we get better and better at handling things that particular way. Mm. This adroitness, 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 um, with a certain approach results in our over dependence on the strategies and tactics it involves. We resist new maneuvers because they make us feel clumsy, awkward, and more at risk. But if you want to accelerate your rate of achievement rapidly, you must search out and vigorously employ new behaviors, new attitudes. You must be willing to break out of your routines in order to make the quantum leap. Doo-doo-doo. The things that worked for you in the past could very likely, oh, excuse me, the things that worked for you in the past very likely could, sooner or later, lose their serviceability. Even if your customary approach still holds promise for maintaining your present level of performance and growth curve, it may not help much if you want to hit far higher achievement levels. And if you continue to rely on those old routines, maybe even leaning on them most when your performance flattens out or sags, you create a trap for yourself. There is a certain irony here. Your historically most dependable behaviors can become a major obstacle to future success. It's possible for them to cripple your progress. They may stand as personal boundary lines that limit what you can accomplish with your life. There is, however, another course of action. It is the way of the quantum leap, U squared. The following chapters explain the particular strategy that is involved. Fire, 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 fire. This looks so good. So, again, change your personal rules for success. All right. I'm going to give you a moment to share your thoughts on that reading in the comments while I get together. Because that was some powerful stuff. Another thing that I put everything in this cute little bag. I'm thinking of getting a little journal for people that participate so that they can, excuse me, I shouldn't have taken a nap before I did this. I should have just did it, right? Let's turn this way so you can see here. But we'll be turning down pretty soon so you can see the project. I was thinking about getting little notebooks for people so that they can share their thoughts and, kind of actually get into the work of some of the things we're talking about. And I thought that would be a cute little thing. So that might be another part of it. Yeah. So getting things together. I did not grab a cup for this water. I will be right back. BRBZ. Look at art. that has been procured, as has a bowl of steamed milk and honey. Yeah. So yeah. I'm like so obsessed with this machine that they have. It's steams milk and it makes hot chocolate, and it does other coffee things that I don't care about, but I'm here for the milk and the hot chocolate. Like, I think it's like a skim milk or like a creamer. I don't even know. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. So good. In any case, change your personal rules for success, quantum leaping, taking radical action, as my friends and my mentors like to say, because radical action is that biatch. If you really want to get some things done, if you really want to see your life shift, and I can attest to that, personally for me, all of the things that have come into my life have been because of radical action. People are constantly telling me how bold and brave I am. And a lot of times I'm just like, it's the only thing I know how to do. It's the only way that I can feel my life moving forward, right? Like, people are like, oh, I'm going to take a year to do this. I'm going to take 36 months to do that. I am not the one to sit around and be played. Oh, I just realized we don't have the yellow. Oh, because that's what the color this heart originally is. That's okay. Nice side. We can do whatever colors we want. This is making me a little bit nervous with that computer. Let's see here. Is she drinking milk out of a bowl? Yes. Is she a cat person? Maybe. Probably. There's a little red on here already from something, so we're just gonna dive into that. Ooh, you guys gotta see what's going on here. My beezy. Let's get you guys going here. Okay. Can we see it? I think you can. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. This is the chalk pastel. At first I wet it and then I kind of went over it like sideways. With the side edge, just did a few lines to get some pigment on there. Now I'm just kind of spreading it around. I'm gonna keep it pretty primary, right? Might literally actually make it primary. I don't have yellow, so we might use this yellow green. Or maybe we'll do the red, green, and blue on the back, and then the heart can be this yellow green color. Right? Maybe. Almost done. You're leaning to the end. I got something to wipe this off with. And I had it. And I pulled it out. And then I did something else with it. Oh, what did I do? There you go. Oh no, I almost dipped that in my milk. No. Paint and sip my honey milk. So yeah. Change your personal rules for success. I think this is kind of that sentiment of the old dog doesn't learn new tricks or whatever, but it should. Because especially, I mean, this is a great example for the times we're in now with the whole NFT business. A lot of people are like, this is nothing, this doesn't do anything, insignificant. They're not realizing that this is a form of technology. So more than just being like for art or clout or for virtual representation of aesthetics, it's a whole new management of human goods and interests and assets. And I'm not like a financial advisor person, I'm not like a business person when it comes to those types of things, but I am aware. I have definitely noticed that I keep my instinct pretty on tap with trends. And I see this blockchain situation, NFTs, cryptocurrencies, all of that good stuff, really shifting us into a place where we I don't want to say value money less, but we are more into what actual value is being exchanged versus the numbers, right? Because that's essentially what it's going to be. to us going forward is just numbers on the screen. Uh, and I think at some point we'll get numb to that and we'll be like, what does this even actually mean, right? So that's my take on that. What do you think? Share in the comments. I definitely want to encourage people to be a part of the conversation. Because this is our session together to get your mind moving and to maybe open you up to some new ideas and maybe introduce us to some new ideas. Kind of a side note. The other day when I was going to do my storage exchanging stuff, um, a Scientologist guy, I don't even know what to call them, a Scientologist guy approached me and was like, are you working on any goals? Are you expanding your mind or something else? And I was like, yes, I'm doing all of these things. And I felt very proud of myself. So I was like, he's out here like trying to solicit me, but I'm already ahead of the game, baby. We're just gonna switch brushes because I don't feel like trying to fight that right now. And then I was listening to Bob Proctor, and he's like trying to ask his question. I said, I apologize. I'm listening to something. It's Bob Proctor. Have you heard of him? And the light was changing. And he's like, no, I haven't. I was like, well, you should definitely look him up. He's a great guy. And I was like, yeah, I just witnessed to a Jehovah Witness, but not like Jehovah Witness, a Scientologist witness. And I was like, that's funny. Because I've heard that Scientology is a very limiting practice. I wouldn't know because I haven't participated in it. This is not to like cast judgment on anybody's beliefs or faith or anything of that nature. It's just what I've heard about. We'll leave the red one on the side. So yeah, I don't know what that's about, but I was like, yeah, maybe he actually would look up Bob Proctor. And learn that your spirit is always for growth and expansion. Oops. And that maybe if Scientology isn't doing that for you, then maybe find something else. I also heard it's pretty tough to get out of Scientology, kind of like a gang. So there's that. So, maybe he can adjust his vibration enough to where life just flows him out of it. If that's what he wants, of course. I am not here to press anybody to do anything. But yeah. Radical action. This is a little deep. taking change, making changes, uh, jumping into new things, right? Quantum leaping your life. I find that most people don't want to do that. Something I've noticed with myself um, in life is that I invite change. And I like change. Some people would call it pot stirring or instigating. Um, but I just like change. And I think change is important for growth. I always have. Um, and I think it should be embraced whenever it is knocking at your door because there's always something that can be improved upon, right? So I think I'll do this one blue and then this one red. Yeah. Then that one green. Sorry, I forgot what I was saying. Making quantum leaps, changing, all of that good stuff. See, the thing about like doing an activity like this is that your mind just really, literally, when I say clear your mind, literally just zones out. Literally just zones out. And I'm also thinking that maybe while we're painting or, um, oh, my fingers are dirty. Good job, Angelique. You're welcome, Angelique. To be listening to maybe a meditation or a TED Talk or something. Because somebody asked me like what I listen to while I'm creating, and I'm like, really just anything that uplifts me or keeps me focused. And a lot of times that's something like some sort of conversation more than music. Oh, yeah, she's deep. I meant the color, not me. Sorry. Make that clarification. Though I do enjoy a deep conversation, and small talk is not a skill that I have or honed. Like I can, but I really don't enjoy doing it. So it makes me really awkward when it comes to that. And I'm all for fuller expression and growth and learning. But that's not something I really care to grow in. Small talking. I like to get to big talk as soon as possible. Okay. So And then this top one is going to be green. Man, I gotta tell y'all, I've really been enjoying my sleeping. That has been top notch. Sleeping in the bed, y'all, let me tell you, the privilege, the honor, the glory of sleeping in a bed, waking up in a bed, knowing you had a bed to go to. I was a spoiled child. And maybe not spoiled, but very well cared for. I'll say it that way. My mom definitely was big on making sure you know how to take care of yourself and sustain yourself. It's like I think parents got used to, and this is not to say any specific generation of parents, but parents in general got used to the home ec situation where children and students were being taught, uh, laundry and personal care and business, like balancing checkbook and stuff, like cooking. I think I said cooking, sewing, basic needs, like essentials that you can serve yourself with. But they kind of really took that out. And I think it's because they don't want people to have their own home economics, right? Like their own atmosphere of economy that's independent from the whole grid of finances. Because then what would the government be even doing? Being of service to make life more pleasant for everyone in the community? I mean, I guess. Wow, what a concept. What a concept. Let me stop. Cut. In any case, yeah, I did my best to be grateful. Now, not that I wasn't grateful before, but it's just one of those things where it's like newfound respect, or deepened respect, I should say, for just everything that goes into providing for yourself and multiple people. And the emotional, energetic sacrifices that must be made. Blue, green. This has to be green, blue, green. It has to be. Otherwise, it'll be crazy. Or it could be red. Green, red, blue. Ooh. Let's do that. Ooh, and I like it. Yeah, I'm very grateful that my mother really put work ethic into me. And I was having this conversation with me today that I usually And I'm disciplined. Like I have a strong sense of discipline. But it's typically when it comes to obligations with or for other people, um, and less when it comes to doing what I'm doing for myself. But I've had to kind of reframe this as I'm doing this for people, um, and for reasons that I can't even fully articulate because it hasn't happened yet. It's like that kind of situation, um, which is why I keep pressing forward with it, honestly, because I know it's something that's needed out in the world. It just needs to get out there. Did I Miranda sing? Was that a Miranda sings? Because it felt like Miranda sings. I felt like I was singing Miranda. I feel that feels like a Miranda singing. Oh man, look at her. We are very impressed with ourselves right now. This is gonna be blue. Memphis, pride is what you have, baby girl. What you have. Oh, right. Creative restoration sessions. Yeah, and it's definitely be more engaging when it's not just me sitting here doing this by myself, right? And that's kind of the idea, is to make community around it. For my own personal, selfish kind of reasons of wanting to make more artsy friends, and potentially find a partner that's creative, right? Oh, and speaking of, I am highly considering doing a singles only um, session sometime in the near future. So that creatives, we can come together and talk about relationships, perhaps, um, and see what everybody's kind of preferences are. What people like, what people don't like. Trying to see if this will just kind of come off, but I guess not. So here we go. La, 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 la. Here coming down the chimney. Let's see, it's this bigger brush. Yeah. This isn't nearly as green as or yellow, excuse me, as I was hoping for. That's okay. Doing my best to lighten it a little bit so maybe it dries brighter. Okay, Bristle, there you go. Okay. I'm about to just leave. Okay. About to get left at the mall. Don't mess with me. I stand Lily sing. So we'll probably go back over this eye with the white. Just so it can actually keep the same vibe that I was going for. And this is the purple. Okay. Let's see. Let's get this little white action in here. Scoop this out. Looks really cool. Thanks, Vanessa. This is a canvas board using chalk pastels and water. Now we're about to do some white on the eyes. So that we can kind of keep that look. Kind of keep the look of an eyeball, you know? Oh, okay. So, yeah, we're gonna probably have to do a few layers of this. Which is okay. It's A-okay with me. Yeah. And we just like paint the whole thing just white. Turn it and just do it over. But it'll be respectful of the lines that I made. They're good lines. Yeah, this white paint isn't really laying it on too thick here without it being like a pile of paint. Just trying to do some corner touch-uppers. What have you been up to today, Vanessa? Are you feeling creative? Are you feeling explorative? Are you just feeling like it's Wednesday? Whatever that means. You know, what do you like today? Tell me in the comments. Thank you again for all of your assistance. I'm still working on my calendar. I feel like things are shifting, like here and there. Okay, let's hold this up for now. Just for now, while we're waiting for this eye to dry. Okay. What's it? Ta-da! So you just gotta fix this up, and yeah. I don't know if that's gonna be the thumbnail that they pick, but I hope so. Vanessa says, working, pulled an 11-hour shift yesterday and pulled 6 today. Hey, look, that's some grind right there if I had ever heard it. I don't know if I shared this with you, Vanessa, specifically, but Amazon put out this call for full-time. If you want to be full-time, you can do the survey and we can see if we can accommodate that. I was like, I don't work full-time for Amazon. You're crazy. Catch me just not there. Do you feel me? Catch me not there. Honestly, right now, you all, I am a little bit very much tired and like groggy. And I want to make sure that I'm giving good energy to to this time when I come in here with y'all. So I think I'm gonna check out and then maybe go live later, especially to make sure this dries. Yeah, we gotta get some strategy behind this because otherwise it's just gonna be a really, really quiet stream. And as I was telling you all the other day, where it might be just me sitting, and I couldn't do the lobby music situation, so it's gonna be extra quiet, right? Okay. I think that's the best we got for that for now. Um, Thanks, Vanessa. Rest. Remember, it is just as important to rejuvenate as it is to hustle hard. And that's something that this week has also shown me because I was supposed to do a few other things, like shifts that just I had to take off, that I had to remove or not book because I was already doing a lot. Um, and I just couldn't handle it. Like Sunday mornings, Sunday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, I usually work Amazon 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. Um, I did not work Amazon on the Tuesday yesterday, and I had a bunch of running around to do. I had to go get tested. I had to run to get some wardrobe stuff, and just do some other errands. Uh, and I would have been completely exhausted doing that. Um, and then today and then on top of that, Tuesday, I had to go in Tuesday night to Ontario. So that is a 3 hour journey that I had to undertake. So I spent most of my evening doing that. And then I worked there till 6 a.m. this morning. And then I got booked for another show that was at 12:30 today, and I was gonna try to make it, but then I ended up taking the wrong bus for the train, and I just didn't make it on time. And also, I started my period, and I was just tired. I'm just like, nah, I'm not going. Um, I'm not gonna try to rush to make it when I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be late. Like, no thanks. Um, and then tonight I would have been going into uh, Amazon because it's Wednesday night, so Thursday, yeah. And then I have a show at 8 a.m. Um, and it's a 10-hour to 12-hour shoot, so I'm literally gonna be there all day. They said they're gonna feed us, but we'll see what they feed us, right? But yeah, I was like, I'm glad I didn't take up these other shifts. I'm glad that the other things didn't work out, um, because let me tell you, I got a lot going on. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna take a rest on this piece. Again, creative restoration sessions are available. These coloring cards are going to be a part of it. Coloring boards, excuse me, it's not a card, it's a actual like canvas board. Um, really like a nice cute size, not obtrusive. And it'll already have the design on it. It's just about the kind of coloring it. I feel like I'll leave the message bubble blank so you can put your own message in it maybe. And we can kind of just tweak it and go along with it and see what's up. So if you're interested at all in getting one of these sent to you so that we can participate together next time, definitely email me, angeliqueart@gmail.com. That is my name, art@gmail.com. And yeah, that's about it for today. As far as I could tell, again, I'm tired, so I'm like Is that it? I'm not sure. I'm kind of here, kind of not. Also, the sun setting at 5:30 is really like my brain. Okay, tell me about it. Um, but power to you, Vanessa. I love you so much. Thank you for all your support. Um, and I'm really looking forward to. Just want to see if this stays on here. Kinda. It's pretty solid. Okay. In any case, thank you for all of your support and all of your love and helping to keep me on track and reminding me to love myself. And yeah, so everybody else that's watching this, thank you for hopping in. I hope you enjoyed being creative with me. And I will post some final pics of this on my Facebook page and on my Instagram. Uh, excuse me. Again, that's Angelique Art, Anjulique Art on Facebook and at Angelique underscore the art. Anjulique underscore DAART. So until next time, stay inspired. Bye.